Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dania Marie, and today I'm going to be doing this really dramatic look today. So I think this would be a really great look, like if you're going out like on a date night or like a night out on the town, if you're going out with your friends, something like that. This would be a really cool look to do. It's got shimmer, it's got glitter, it's got a cut crease, it's got some dramatic colors. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this dramatic, glittery, shimmery eye, please keep watching. So for this look, we're going to be using the Mia del Mar Life is a Fiesta palette. So they did send me this palette and it has some really great colors. This palette is packed with a bunch of shimmers, but I honestly love that because I love to use shimmers a lot, especially when I do a cut crease, so I have absolutely no problem with that. There are approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmers and 1, 2, 3 mattes. To start off this eye look, I'm going to be taking the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in Ignite. It's this one right here. Going to be applying this onto the eyelid here. This is one of Sigma's new eyeshadow base primers. This one, along with Earthen and Radiance, I believe are their newer shades, and then they have also Bubbly, Sorbet, and Persuade. So check those out, and you can use code Dania Marie to shop any of those or any of the Sigma products that I use today. So I'm going to be taking a Sigma Cream Color E58 brush, and I'm going to blend this out on the eye here. I also did my foundation and everything, the whole face routine off camera. I've been doing this recently just because I feel like it helps the video go much faster. I feel like it can become kind of repetitive when I do it like in other videos and I just do it like over and over again in every single video. But if that's what you guys want to see, I'll be more than happy to do that. Just let me know down in the comments. So for the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Mia del Mar Life is a Fiesta palette. You should definitely check them out on Instagram. They are at Mia del Mar Beauty on Instagram. The really cool thing about Mia del Mar is that it is run by Latina women and it is focused on makeup for Latina women, which is really cool because, you know, Latina power. I'm half Mexican, half Pakistani, so I still gotta rep my Latina side, you know what I mean? So I've always felt slightly more connected to my Latina side, so I totally am all for a Latina run brand business that is really cool. I love that there's so many Latinas out there right now getting so much recognition in every part of the world and every topic. So I think that's really cool. So, you know, Latina power. So this is the palette right here. It also comes with a nice little brush right here. Not only do you get all of these eyeshadow colors, you also get a nice little brush that comes with it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be taking a Morphe M514 brush, and I'll be taking the shade. I didn't use a little brush because I just didn't want to ruin it, and I'm just used to using my own brushes. So I'm going to be taking the shade Fuego right here. I'm going to start applying this on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm really just going to keep it right here next to the corner of my eye. I'm not dragging that out anywhere. So this shadow is kind of, I guess you could say, like circular, I guess. So we're just gonna stay within the eye here and then bring it all the way around. So basically that's what I was trying to say when I meant like it's kind of round. It's just like rounded out around the eye. Gives like a way more dramatic look to the eye. So I'm taking it all the way down. And then just make sure that you build up enough color so it can look nice and pigmented. But I mean, as you can see with this palette and the shadows, you really don't need to do that much work because it's totally pigmented. I mean, look at this. I only tapped my brush twice, and I wouldn't even say that the second tap was like that hard. Like I didn't pick up that much product because I really didn't need to. So look at that. There is so much pigment in the shadow. I was so shocked. I was like, wow, this is super pigmented and it's really nice. It's not even like a harsh pigment. it's like just the right amount. So as I was saying before, like I've always felt like more connected to like my Latina side. So, you know, being able to test out products that are catered towards like bringing more of the Latina culture and like Latina beauty out into the beauty world, I'm down. I'm also wearing the Becky G and Colourpop Luster Dust highlight. This is in Chisme, another boss Latina out there doing her thing. I'm gonna take a Sigma Blending E36 brush. This is super thin, and I like to use this because my eye is so small and it helps me get into the little places that I need to get into, like within the crease to blend out. So I'm taking the shade Reggaetonera right here, and I'm gonna be placing this right below the other shade. So this is pretty much above my crease, mainly because I'm gonna be cutting the crease so high that I want this color to still be able to show. So it has to be blended a little bit higher up here. So next we are going to cut the crease. Funnest part of any eye look. Gotta bring my mirror closer because, you know, I can't cut the crease from like a mile away. So I'm taking a flat brush and the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. Put some in the center, look up. That gives me a little bit of a guide, but as usual, I'm gonna take it up a little bit higher. Okay, so that crease is now cut. So the next thing we're going to do is fill in that area that we cut. I'm going to take a MAC 248 brush and the shade Sangria right here. So I'm going to apply this right here. And I'm going to take this about halfway across the lid here where we have it cut. Now this is what I mean when I say that these shimmers are super buttery. I mean, just like, look at that. And the color is really great too. Like, next thing I'm gonna do is take this Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Salty Besos here. And I'm going to be applying this on this last half that we left here. And I'm slightly blending those together where they connect. So to deepen up the crease right here, I'm going to take a really thin, long brush like this, and I'm going to dip back into that shade Reggaetonera, and I'm basically going to carve around it to make that whole little carved area look a little bit more apparent. I'm going to take a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to take that same shade Reggaetonera, and I'm going to start diagonally shading that in to this eye right here. And that kind of ties everything together here. So we're going to be taking the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Kitten Karma. So I'll show you really quick. It has really nice sparkle to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a thin brush, grab a little bit onto that, and I'm just going to lightly tap this over where we have the cut crease. So I'm just kind of scattering it. I'm not really like brushing it on or anything. I'm like lightly tapping it onto the lid. So I'm going to take the Sigma Liquid Pen Eyeliner, bringing my mirror closer again because you know I need it closer for the eyeliner. So I'm going to just do like a normal liner, no wing for now. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make it slightly thicker as it comes out and extends out of my eye. But I'm not going to wing it. I'm going to stop right at the edge of my eye. So And make it a little bit thicker here. And I'm going to fill that in. So that's not the most perfect line, but that's okay because we're about to smoke it out. So I'm going to take that Sigma pencil brush again and that same darker shade, Ritorikal, and I'm going to start diffusing that edge of the liner we just created. Now it's not going to completely blend that out, but this is just prepping it basically. I'm going to take the Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking like a square-ended brush, grabbing some of that gel eyeliner, and I'm going to start smoking this out on the lash line and also right here on the edge of the eyeliner. You don't want it to just be like an end of the eyeliner, you know? It would look just weird and choppy and messy, so I'm just kind of diffusing that edge there and also blending out the liner, smoking it out a little bit. And then I'm also going to slightly blend that up to blend it all together. Going back in with that pencil brush in the same darker shade, I'm just going to go over that one more time on the outer corner. Make sure it is somewhat blended out. You see how it kind of connects and looks a little bit more diffused, not so harsh on the edge there. So now we're going to move on to the lower lash line. But before I do that, I should probably put my lashes to start getting tacky. Today I'm using the Eden Rose lashes in the style Drama Queen. Okay, so we're going to be applying some mascara, and I'm going to be taking the Sigma High Caliber Lash Mascara and applying some of this to my own lashes before applying the false ones. Okay, so while my lashes get tacky, I'm going to go back in with the Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking a Sigma E06 brush. This is a super small, thin and angled brush, and applying some into the waterline here. Ooh, that is intense, you guys. This eyeliner is in the shade Wicked, which is basically their black shade. I'm also going to take this slightly below the waterline so that when we blend out any color, it can look like it's all diffused well. It's not like choppy, it's not just like black in the waterline and then a different shade, you know what I mean? It has to kind of flow, you know? I'm gonna go back in with that Sigma pencil brush and the shade Reggaetonera, and I'm gonna start smoking this out on the lower lash line. This is when you see the eye coming together, because other than that it looks crazy. And I hate when it looks crazy because it's so hard for me to envision everything. I'm going to take that Sigma Blending E36 brush and that first shade Fuego, and then I'm going to slightly blend this into the lower lash line as well. So I'm also going to take that Real Techniques Detailer brush and that shade Salty Besos with the mixture of Sangria, those two shimmers that we used on the lid, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line, just the little first area right here, the little inner corner area. So I'm just going to basically connect that together. I'm now going to apply my Eden Rose lash. I actually really love the band on these lashes. I feel almost nothing, like I'm not wearing lashes at all, which is really cool. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go back in with that Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in Kitten Karma. I'm going to grab that same thin brush that we used to apply the glitter on the lid, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that. I'm going to place that in that inner corner right there where we applied the shimmer. So the last thing I did for the eye was I took the Becky G and Colourpop Cosmetics Luster Dust and Chisme, taking a very small detail brush, grabbing a little bit of that, and I'm applying some to the center there, just a little dot. I'm also going to grab some and apply some to the brow bone here. Now I'm taking some of the Sigma High Caliber Lash Mascara and applying some to my lower lashes. Alright, so this is the finished look. So I didn't end up doing the lip liner and lipstick on camera. I went ahead and just did it off camera because it took me a while to do like the whole lip contouring thing. But if you guys want, I will do a whole video dedicated to how I overline my lips, how I do them, how I contour them, and stuff like that. Just leave a comment down below if you guys want to see a video like that. But if you guys want to know what I used, I did use, this is the Estes International Waterproof Gel Lip Liner in the shade Dark Chocolate. And then I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stripped. It's this one right here. So yeah, it was a really nice combination that I felt went well with the look. I didn't want anything that was too striking. The eyes are very dramatic. There's a lot going on, so I didn't want the lip to be anything that was too bold or too colorful, so I kept it pretty neutral, like a nice pinky mauvey nude on the lip, and I actually really like how it came out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, comment down below, and hit the bell for notifications so that whenever I post a video, you guys are the first ones to know. And if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, please do. I would love to keep up with all of you on there, and you can see some more of my makeup looks. I am at daniammumtaz on Instagram, so go hit the follow button. If you're not following me, what are you doing? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!